going to do another practice stroke today. And what I'm sharing with you is that I used teal or aqua. These are the two colors that you could pull out here. And these are multi-surface colors. And what they do is, see, there's the aqua. So you have a little bit difference in color. All right. So this base coated black. And then you put a nice coat of Crackle medium on. And when that totally dries, you then are going to take these colors and you're going to pull this one sideways. So let me show you. I got a large brush on this and I pulled it sideways here. And as you pull it, you see where it kind of overlapped. When you pull it, it instantly starts cracking. So I put a lot of heavy paint on this, heavier paint on here, really heavy, and then you get whiter cracks. And then over here, I pounced it with a sponge to get really like smaller eggshell ones. So I got some colors. I've got Juneberry and citrus and some, let me grab some teal, but I did sap in there too. And so if I put a little bit of teal, you'll see I've got Juneberry and teal and the leaves themselves. So there we go. So I'm going to come in here and let's do a couple more plums in here. But before I do, I'm going to grab with the 16 flat, I'm going to have kind of like a branch here. All right. And if you don't want it to continue to crack, sometimes I tell people to put a sealer over the whole piece because you can see that cracks through the leaves and some of these, which I like that look, but sometimes it might be something that you don't want to see the crack, right? And I should have a how-to Crackle and one of these practice strokes, so please check it out, all right? So like I can get a little bit of Juneberry, some teal, and some citrus, and then I'm going to look right here. I want to chisel, flat, slide, and stand up. All right. Chisel, flat, slide. I like how all that pretty color comes in there. All right. And then you pull a stem into it. So let's put some plums on here. I'm just going to wipe this off, but I'm going to come here and let's pick up some Juneberry. I can get a little bit of white. Juneberry and white. And then let's pick up some neon pink. All right. So as I'm coming in here, I want you to see, I'm going to do one big over. I'm doing this upside down. All right. Then I'm going to pick up some more Juneberry and I'm going to come right in here because I want to see the split for the plum. See right in there. All right. Now I'm going to turn this around a little bit and I'm going to come back here because I want that to be really good right there. All right. So now let's pick up more and we can even pick up some purple. This is violet pansy. And I'm going to come right on this side and you got to have it strong enough that when you lay this on here, it's going to cover that other one well. And then you're going to come in here and you do a nectarine orange. There's all kinds of fruit and vegetables that have a split in it like that. Now, I'm not going to worry about what this looks like up here. I want you to see, I'm going to wipe this off my brush some. I'm going to come in here and get citrus and sap. And I'm going to maybe even get a little bit of teal. All right, so I'm going to come on top of the fruit and on top of the fruit. All right. So see, you could have this going this way. And I can wiggle, stand up. Let's pick up some of the Juneberry and pull down so you can have a few large leaves if you want. See, I got a glare there. So but that's just the sheen on here from our paint because our paint has a sealer in it. Okay, so what I want to do is, see that? I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and we're gonna add some grapes. Right. So I'm gonna come in here with my dauber, okay? And I'm going to pick up purple and maybe a little neon even. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go push and twist. Sometimes I'm going to tap it in place. All right. So let's pick up a little bit of neon pink, because I think that pink goes with these colors pretty well. So after you get going, after you get a nice cluster of grapes, and that's got too much. I'm gonna pick up some white. That's got too many bubbles, too thick. So let's go back in here. Pick up some pink, neon pink. All right, so I'm getting my sponge all ready. And then this one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So make a circle, come here, make it a little bit bigger. And then we can do some where we're just push, twist, push, twist. So I don't want that to be a line, so I can take it, move it. Then when I do each one of those, it'll do it nice. And you can use a smaller dauber for the next, or you can just come in here and they'll get faded as you go. Okay. And I could tap it to blend it. But if you hold this sponge here, let's do another one. I'm going to pull some of this in here. Okay, so there's pink on one edge of this. So look, if I go push, and then I twist them all, and what's going to happen is that pink's going to stay on the same edge each time you do this. All right, so let's go over here. So I can do shadow ones by just pouncing a little bit underneath. Can you see that? And then same thing here where you're just seeing the shadow of the grapes. All right. Now I'm going to come in here with a script liner and get some sap green, and I can come right in here and attach these. But so you wouldn't attach every one, because some of them you wouldn't see the stem would be underneath. All right. So I'm going to also pull these, the little pulls. All right. So see, I had some light green. I can pull a few light green here because that shows better. You don't know till you start doing it what's going to show the best. All right. So this is what I would do if I was going around a kitchen table, or you could do a cutting board and then put resin on it. Okay, so here we go. So I would come in here and pull out. And you want the curly cues because the grapes have to have tendrils that hold it to the vine, or the wires that are the grapevines run up. If you're in an area where you have a great vineyard, I was trying to think of what's the word, vineyard. See? All right, so see that light citrus comes up and it's a better look. There you go. All right, and then you just sign it. Now this section right there, that's not seeing through, that's teal. And then I'm going to come right in here. and sign and share. All right, so see how fun that is? Having a different background. You can see I crackled this a long time ago, but you can see I'm starting to even get a few crackles still in here. But I kind of like that look. It's starting to crackle there. That means the crackle medium that's in there will still do that. But one thing I have to share with you that's important is that when you put the brush that you're base coating crackle with, if you put that brush inside your brush basin, that's going to dilute it and put a crackle medium in the water. So little things like that do matter, just to let you know. I don't think I ever really addressed that, but it has happened. So I just want to make sure that you know that part, okay? So if you don't want it to continue cracking, if you have flowers, I like the old world look, so I like that. But if you don't like that, make sure that you seal this, usually with a spray sealer and one light coat, and then when you paint, that won't happen. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. That is a little information about crackling. Mod Podge Crackle, go look, there's different ones, different sizes. And then you can paint whatever you want, but I really like doing grapes and plums and the colors like that in my kitchen. So hope, and you can do red ones too. So hope you enjoy that, and I will see you next week. Please subscribe and ring the bell so you know whenever I'm going to pop up. And I'm doing lots of lives now, so it's kind of fun to surprise you. All right, I'll see you.